The family of a black teenager shot in the head in Kansas City, Missouri, has hired two well-known civil rights attorneys. Police have not released the name of the young person, but his family and attorneys say he is 16-year-old Ralph Yarl. Police say he was trying to pick up his younger siblings last week when he went to the wrong address. After ringing the doorbell, he was then shot by the owner of the home. The family's lawyers say that owner is a white man. Police would not confirm Yarl's injuries, but his aunt wrote online that the teenager was shot in the head, and while lying on the ground, she says he was shot a second time. NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa joins us now. Maggie, the homeowner was arrested and I understand released after 24 hours. What's the latest?
Yeah, I think actually the terminology is the homeowner was taken into custody, and that's a really important stipulation, police say, because they say they're investigating this case. But under Missouri law, the homeowner, who they have yet to name, they have yet to give any identifying details about, that person can only be held for 24 hours until being arrested and charged. And they say the main holdup in this case right now is that they don't have a statement from the victim, from the 16-year-old boy who was shot in this case, because he's in the hospital recovering from those gunshot wounds. So once, basically per his condition, he's able to give that statement, give his side of what happened. Police say this investigation, which they promised to be fast and thorough, that's when they expect it to really move forward in that substantial way. So we'll wait and see when that happens, Kate.
And Maggie, how is the community responding to all of this?
Yeah, Kate, as you can imagine, when people heard basically that this happened Thursday night, and here we are now on Monday, and there is yet to be an arrest. There is yet to be a shooter named in this case. You can see we saw protests over the weekend there, hundreds at that one. They are furious, and they are demanding justice in this case for Ralph Yarl, who, again, is recovering at a hospital. Take a listen.
I realize that justice doesn't come overnight, but the fact that there's a kid in the hospital and everything I read says not even a charge has been done, that concerns me.
Something else that's worth noting, the police have held press conferences in this case, and in one particular press conference, the police chief was asked by reporters what kind of defense they expect to see in this case. And a reporter asked, could you see, for instance, a stand your ground defense? Missouri does have a stand your ground law, which has basically been used for self-defense, especially on a person's property, as you know. And the chief sort of said anything is possible in this case. That is a very big possibility in this case as well. And that's really upset a lot of people at those protests as well, because, again, as we've been told by the family, this boy basically rang the wrong doorbell. And that's what caused this to happen. Kate.
All right, NBC News correspondent Maggie Vespa with us. Maggie, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.